Hey SPN family, I'm Zach.
And I'm Jill.
And this is Roadhouse Digits.
We're going to be on the couch for the next couple of reviews. It's still that same new backdrop, usually we do these on stools so you can get more of the side, which I can't get on anymore. Alright, let's get into...
This was episode 14 of season 14 called Ouroboros. And we kind of start off in a very, very flamboyant villain who's cooking people, and
I liked him a lot.
Oh, I liked him a lot, but that was just kind of gross.
Yeah, you were getting squeamish, which I got very excited about. Not the fact that you were squeamish, but the fact that I thought it's been like a while, like when Supernatural sort of made the transition from like scary to actiony, and there was definitely some scenes that had you squirming.
A little bit of both. Well, yeah, it wasn't scary. It was gross.
Some squirmy stuff, which was good. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the cooking aspect, and I laughed so hard during this episode. And it wasn't just a filler, funny episode. There was a lot of serious and upsetting things that happened this episode, but I was laughing so hard.
Yeah.
But very, very well written, comedy very well played, and then all four boys and Ruth all just killed it. Killed all their lines.
I was kind of worried about it because it started slow. Like, after we have our initial opening scene, there was basically a lot of exposition between Dean and Cass, at the restaurant.
Yeah.
That scene, kind of dragged on a little bit, and then, Jack in the bathroom coughing up blood, and then him coming back and be like, everybody's fine. That scene just, it felt long.
It felt like
just a long expository scene. Whatever, you gotta have them.
I think too, though, the fandom, they really enjoy Dean Cass scenes, so they wanted to have that talk out because Sam and Dean have talked about it, but Cass and Dean really hadn't yet. So I think that's what that was for.
I do like every scene that we get between Sam and Rowena.
Oh my gosh. They have such good chemistry together.
Do. But it's also nice because you have the underlying element, and I'm glad that the writers are not forgetting this.
That Sam kills Rowena.
That Sam kills Rowena, so I like that. I definitely liked the villain, the Gorgon. He was
awesome.
Flamboyantly creepy. I love that they went places with this episode that other TV shows might find taboo, and I love that they went there.
Like what? I don't think that
having a gay villain.
Well, he wasn't gay because he was clearly...
He was bisexual.
He's clearly bisexual. The trucker that he killed was gay.
Yeah.
But
no, I appreciate that they went there.
That they went there for that. The blowjob innuendos were quite interesting. But what I liked about it was I thought he was a very interesting villain. But what I really loved was it had that awesome early season Supernatural monster of the week. That's what I liked. I felt like it was a monster of the week, but it was a really good monster of the week. It was an original take on it. And then I also liked the fact that the Gorgon was like a playoff of a Medusa. And so in that sense, because when you keep saying flamboyant, I don't think he was flamboyant. I think he was just very sexual. So, it was just a male version playing up the sexual. And then I also love that he was like, I go to men now because women have to be so cautious, and drawing attention to that in society.
That was a great line.
Super awesome. I thought that was so good.
Yeah.
I loved that. We could talk about the soul that left the room.
Soulless Jack.
Yeah. I mean, I think now he's soulless, right?
That's
what it seems
like to me.
It seemed like, I think he burned off, if not all, the majority of his soul. And we're not going to get any information next week because it looks like a filler. It looks like a funny filler, but it doesn't look like we're going to get information quite yet on what happened to Jack.
I guess at this point now that they killed off a bunch of the extras.
I was so good with that.
Yeah, I was good with that too, but what's... I guess I'm forgetting because it's been a few weeks since we've been watching it consistently, and they had a break, and we're gonna get another 3-week break coming up at the end of this month. But what is the overarching plot of the season, right? Because
there's lots of little plots, which I think is working for it. The overarching plot is Michael, is really...
Yeah, but Michael's gone.
Well, now it was Michael and then also Jack. But here's the thing, is they all have their sense of mortality going, because we have the Michael situation, which may or may not be gone, because Jack said he's gone, but he may not be gone.
That's true.
We've got Jack's situation now of he may be soulless, so that it could have transformed into being the
I kind of look at
problem.
those as one and the same. Like,
right, but that's a big problem.
And Nick's out of prison, right?
Nick, I don't know, I think...
I feel like I need to...
I think Nick is in prison. But then you have...
No, he escaped. Remember, he escaped.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he killed the guard and he escaped.
Okay, so we've got Nick just doing his own...
Am I remember that right? I think so. I think I am.
So we've got Nick doing his own thing. We've got... Then, though, we still have the impending Cass death as soon as he reaches happiness.
Yeah.
And then...
They need to...
We've got, because they drew attention to it, that Sam is the one who needs to kill Rowena. And wouldn't it just be, in total Sam Winchester form, that because they've been having some, like, moments, if, like, Sam grows feelings for her and then has to kill her, like, remember when he had to kill the werewolf?
Yeah,
I mean...
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
I'm just saying, it could go in many different directions. At the very least, I think by the time he has to kill her, he's going to love her in a sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He won't want to. It's going to be a situation
definitely not
going
to
to
want to. And it's going to be really tough on Sam.
Of course. Yeah, of course it will be.
I think, I don't know, what I like that there's not just this one overwhelming, like, arc of the season, because I gotta tell you, the formula is working, because this has been my favorite season in a very long time. I'm loving it.
Yeah, no, it's been really good.
It's been incredibly good.
All right, do you want to...
Rank it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3...
7.
9. Really? I love this episode.
I gave it a 7 only because, like, the first, like, 15 minutes or so just dragged on way too long.
No, I loved it. I really loved this episode.
But it did have a lot of really good one-liners.
Amazing one-liners. But I don't know, like, see, to me, it was awesome because it was funny. The writing was excellent. The acting was excellent. And then we had really intense, like, it moved the plot along. Lots of shit went down in this episode.
It did.
And we killed off all of those other people at the bunker, which I just, like, I don't know. I wasn't into any of them. I apologize if you were a fan of any of them.
Maggie?
They just all needed to, like, go away and, like, stop taking up plot time from relevant characters. So we got rid of them. We got to see Dean in his vulnerable, feeling guilty state. We got to see Jack, like, just disobeying to do, like, being a true Winchester, being like, I don't care what happens to me. I'm going to sacrifice all of this. We got to see a real bond growing with Rowena.
Yeah.
We got to see a good action fight scene. And we got to see a new monster who was awesome.
Yes.
Like, everything about that monster was super good and super fun. I loved this episode.
I thought it was great. I mean, definitely the good outweighed the bad. I think you liked it far more than I did.
I mean...
Which again, I liked it.
Yeah, no, it's good that we have different opinion. I love this episode. This is absolutely an episode that when, like, the full season comes out on Netflix or whatever, I'll go back and I will rewatch this one for sure. It was a good episode. But, alright, so what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What you would rank this episode, since normally we're, like, within a number, and tonight we're 2 numbers off.
Yeah.
And B, I also need to know what your theories are on Jack/Michael. Do you think Michael's dead? I think he is dead, but I think Jack is soulless is kind of where
I think Jack is soulless.
I think Jack is soulless.
Angel.
Which, but, like, and then angels, do they have souls? Like, I don't know, it's complicated.
Of course they do.
Well, Jack doesn't have one, so that's going to be interesting. So let us know in the comments below those 2 things. Be sure to hit like and subscribe to this video so you can check out our reviews and our live reactions every week. And other than that, thanks so much for stopping by the Roadhouse.
Carry on and have a wayward week.